Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today I just want to talk about a few things. Literally that's it for today's video because a lot of work is being done actually. So you might be asking, where's the faction at SMP being, what's going on? Like, a lot of us lost interest in the SMP because we were kind of done. We didn't know what to do. And yeah, we were done. Like, we had everything. We had our buildings done, and you know, the wars were just wars, and it wasn't really interesting. And we wanted to know how we could spice it up, and we're hoping that 1.9 will do it. Now, I know a lot of you guys, like, a lot of people seem to hate 1.9, dissing it, like, they hate it, it's bad, it's whatever. It's okay, but, like, I do agree that 1.9 doesn't suit some things where it wouldn't suit a full-on faction server, but it would suit SMP because, like, the faction SMP, because if we added 1.9, it would make the SMP a lot better because, like, golden apples aren't craftable. You know, we have to go hunt for them. That's interesting. It makes it cool. You know, you can block slower paced fights so they're not just over in seconds. And actually, no, saying that, they're actually quite fast. Me and Verb have been testing. Fights are actually quite fast. Obviously, if you give yourself 64 god apples, they're going to take ages. But no, fights are actually pretty damn balanced. And also, 1.9 would give us a lot of stuff to do and probably freshen all of our interests up again. And also, a few changes to the show. So, token drops will be happening a lot more. I say it a lot, but it will be, because the way the show is going to work is going to be different. Now, what's going to be going on is that token drops will be dropped, and you'll be able to trade those for, like, unique items, pretty much. That will go into more depth when the show starts. Also, wars are going to be a lot different. So, for example, if someone starts to warn you, and the war's going on for ages, you're going to be able to get closure on that war by having a big battle in an arena. And whoever wins that battle, they get to go into that person's base, whoever wins. Like, say, for example, me and Verb are battle it out 5v5 or whatever in the arena. Other factions can watch if they want. And then I beat Verb. Verb then has to invite me into his base, show me around, and I can take an inventory full of stuff. Obviously, raiding in moderation, so I can't just raid, you know, his 64 god apples. I can raid all sorts of things, but not just take, like, literally everything from him. But that's the way. And then that war is over, and then you're back to neutral. And if another war starts up, then if it's going on for ages, you can do another war. But, like, that's the consequence. So now there's actually consequences of going to war. So if you go to war with someone, they could be walking straight into their base once they actually want to finish the war. So that'll be super interesting. And then also, once we this will be hopefully down the line in the season. Once we find out when we're done with the season, the server will probably go into deathban mode, and then it'll probably be last man standing, and then technically that faction then wins the server, wins the map, I guess. But the reason why we lost interest was because it wasn't really because of anything, like, you know, gameplay wise. Well, it was a little bit, but it was also because when Matt first joined the show, that was great. We had 4 teams started out, and you know, when Matt left, that kind of upset the show and kind of ruined the token event and stuff like that, I feel like. And also, when the new factions joined, we have quite a few new factions now. When they joined, they you know, it kind of was bad because they've been on the server now for 2 weeks, but they're still at a huge disadvantage, so we can't really attack them. So, like, if we reset the map, everyone's equal, and then we can attack them. And Verb's just chilling in this, like, welcome Verb to the episode, like, whatever. But, like, yeah, that's the reason what we're going to be doing. We're going to be resetting the map. I hope you guys understand. 1.9 would be cool for SMP. I think it'll be super cool. Verb, what do you think about it? I think it'll be interesting. Okay. Thanks, Verb. But, yeah, guys, that's what's going to be happening with SMP. SMP 1.9 should be coming very, very soon. Some of you might not be happy with the decision, but at the end of the day, this show is for our entertainment as well, and, you know, we want to do what we enjoy, and hopefully 1.9 would be a nice change, and it'll be super interesting to find out all the new stuff, and have a bit of a change. You know, it'll be nice. So there you go, guys. That is my answer to where faction SMP has been recently. Hope you guys understand. Thank you for the amazing support. If we can smash 5 likes in this episode, that would be amazing. It's not really an episode, it's just an update. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you understand, and I shall see you in faction SMP very, very soon.